Hello you guys, welcome back. I'm glad you decided to join me today because we have something very exciting I have been dying to talk about. You made it just in time for probably my most excited video that I've made so far. I put on Instagram a little poll of ideas to keep the YouTube channel going, what people want to see. One of the requests asked me what my favorite genres of music are, my favorite artists, and songs that they sing, and to put that in a video. So that's what we're doing today. I could not be more excited to talk about this. There's some sort of like passion deep within me that I have for finding new music and developing my music taste. Oh my God. I would say safely that I listen to music probably more than half of my day when I'm not at work. And it just brings me so much joy and brings light into my life. Like I listen to music when I run, that's a separate playlist. I listen to music on my way to work, that's another playlist. I listen to music when I'm frustrated or if I'm angry, that's another playlist. I went through my top playlists that I have listened to and I listened to on repeat, and I kind of got the genres from that and from those lists and placed them down here as my favorites. And then within those playlists, I grabbed you'll see that there's quite a number, but I grabbed certain artists that I kind of favor towards, or I just like keep going back to them, and from those playlists what songs I gravitate towards the most. Jeez, I'm stuttering, I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's get into it before I keep rambling on and I just talk about how much I love it instead of the actual content. So here we go. I'm not that great at specifying the genres. Like, I'm just gonna give an overall general view. Starting off strong, this genre is alternative / indie music, specifically artists like Tame Impala. That's kind of the vibe we're going for right now. I started off listening to this type of vibe in like 2020. And I think this is what jump-started my love for finding new music, because ever since then, it's just been like a roller coaster, only going up. So we've got our alternative artists, which would be Tame Impala, Still Woozy, Glass Animals, of course, so good. Coin too, which are also really good live. Borns, Dreamers, The Neighbourhood. Windsor is a newly found artist. I don't think he's very big, but he's amazing. Betcha, so good. And then obviously others. I had to really narrow my stuff down because I could just. And then going into the specific songs that I have for that playlist, actually, I just literally went through the songs that were in there. Those songs, flip the page, got a whole notebook on this. I selected only a few. It was hard, but I did it. And those are going to be number one. Well, not in any ranking order of best to worst, but just number one. The Other Side of Paradise by Glass Animals. Yeah, this one's really good. And again, I'm gonna say the songs that I'm listing on here and the artists that I'm listing are the ones that I just notice I gravitate towards. Doesn't mean that they're, better than any of the other ones. But these are my personal faves, and I lit up when I was writing these down. So The Other Side of Paradise by Glass Animals is number one. Number two is American Money by Borns. And this one gives almost like a really dreamy, like you're kind of like like this. I don't know, in the wind or something. You'll just have to listen to it. Trust me, it's so good. This was actually, I think this was one of my top songs for 2021, one of the years. It was number one, if not like up in the top. She Doesn't Get It by Rec Hall. This has a little bit more of an upbeatiness to it, but it's still very summery and kind of alternative. We have Adios by JAWNY. Yeah, this one's the same kind of vibe. So good. And then Softcore by The Neighbourhood. Now, The Neighbourhood has a lot of good songs. It is not just this one. This one's just obviously the one that I love the most as of now. But actually, they have so many other good songs. Daddy Issues, Cry Baby, Reflections is another slower one, but it's really good. Woo, I love them. Did I name them for my... I didn't. Well, that's another favorite artist there, The Neighbourhood. And then the last song that I picked was Memory by Windsor. Now, when I mentioned Windsor as the artist that I chose for one of my favorites in the genre, he has this certain album. I don't even know if it's his only one or not, but Memory is a part of this. I guess it would be an EP, and it only has like 5 songs. I love every single one of them. The next genre we have is what I classify as summery indie vibes. So it's very similar to the alternative indie like Tame Impala, except it's a little bit more upbeat, and it's more so what I would like consider like a carefree, like just loving life kind of vibe, but in the summer. And this playlist in my Spotify is literally called I Want to Feel the Sun on My Skin. So that's the kind of vibe it's getting. You can play this at the beach if you want a little bit more, you know, summery feels and some energy there. Starting off very strong, we have Two Door Cinema Club. Oh my God, so good. Bad Sons. I've known about them for a little bit, but they just recently became like probably my, ooh, is that too much? My top artists in this genre? Because almost every single one of their songs is a hit for me. Like almost every single one is constantly in my brain. So I guess that says a lot about them. Beach Weather. Beach Weather's another really good one where it's like most of their songs is a hit. And I actually saw them in concert and it was amazing. Almost Monday. Seeb. Am I saying that right? Seeb. Another good one. And another new one that I found actually through TikTok. His name is Mark Ambor. And I hope I'm saying that right. He's what I think of like to be the perfect artist that you want to listen to during the summer. That's just like all good vibes. And then moving on into the songs that I picked for this genre. Again, starting off strong with the Two Door Cinema Club, we have What You Know by them. Oh my God. I physically can't get the song out of my brain. Like, I feel like it's always just in my subconscious, and somehow, like, I'm always in the mood to listen to the song. This song will take me out of my, like, darkest thought. It will pull me out of a hole that I'm in. I just instantly light up, and I feel like life is gonna be so good when I hear this song. I cannot give this song enough praise. Another one is Life Was Easy When I Only Cared About Me by Bad Sons. This is another one, lives rent-free up in here. Problem, but it's spelled PRBLM by Friday Pilots Club. A very, very good song. Chit Chat by Beach Weather. Of course. Actually, now that I think about it, all of these songs live pretty much rent-free. The next one, though, is Alive by Empire of the Sun. Now, most people probably know this song. If you don't know the name of it, you probably know it when you hear it. Like, amazing. How can, oh my God. I have to stop myself right now. Sorry for the chaos. But I almost forgot one of my all-time top favorite songs that I love with all my heart. And that's Weekend by Louis the Child. Now, I don't know whether to classify that as EDM or my summery indie, but I don't care. It could be its own genre. Weekend by Louis the Child. Moving on, we've got July by Betcha. This one kind of has more of an edgier vibe to it because the artist Betcha is just their songs in general have a bit more edge, but that is my type of song right there. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I get to the other genres. And then we have Making Out in Cars by Haus. We have Carry You Home by Circa Waves. And then last but not least, we have Move Like the Ocean by Bad Sons. Oh, I could sing it right now, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. You're welcome. Next up on the list of genres that I've really been into is EDM. Okay, the first artist I have written down for good reason is Two Friends. hands down, one of my favorite musical artists ever. Like, up there with Tate McRae, up there with Morgan Wallen, and they're really good live. Really good live. If you have a chance to see them, you need to go. Also, for the longest time, I didn't know that they made the big booty remixes. You know, the ones that you like played in college? They made those. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Arm & Hammer is another one. Kind of gives Two Friends vibe, just a little different. Galantis. If you know, you know. Louis the Child. Far Out is an artist that I believe only makes instrumental songs. At least the ones I've heard, but still very good. Wide Awake. Illenium. R.L. Grime, kind of like a throwback there. Stiletto, and Big Gigantic. Oh my god, I'm so excited talking about this. Like, you guys have no idea. First one we have is No Drama by Two Friends. Very summery EDM. I love it. Something More by Wide Awake. This one has like a darkness to it. And I love when my songs have a little darkness to it. I really, really do. This one is so good. It's probably one of the first real EDM songs that I fell in love with, and my heart will never let it go. The next one is Chemicals by James Mercy and somebody else I'm not sure who of. Also amazing. Hell by Two Friends. So freaking good. Summery EDM. We love it. These next two, actually my friend sent these to me, and I am so thankful that he did, because they are like top tier EDM songs that I will love, and I will love them forever. Anyway, one of them is OD by Dr. P, and somebody else is in there too. Oh my god! When he sent this one to me, I probably listened to it about a solid 20 times, and I still listen to it a whole bunch. And then the next one is Poison by Slumberjack and Sydney Carter. Oh my god. This song, I don't know what it is. I could listen to that every single day for the rest of my life and I would never be sick of it. I run to this song. I chill to this song. I belt my heart out to this song. Like, any occasion. And I'm taking this song with me. Don't Want to Sleep by, the artist is Swift7, I think is how you pronounce it. I would consider it kind of instrumental because there's not really many words to it, but a very good one. I actually played this one on one of my previous, I think it was my leg day YouTube video. So if you guys watch that one, that's the song in there. Shiver by John Summit and Hala. This is actually a very new one. It just got released not too long ago. And then the last one that I put on here is a newly found one that I literally just found last week, is Gone Hollywood by Dutch Melrose and Radcat. Oh my gosh. That one's been on repeat as well. And finally, we're on the last genre that I picked out. And it's quite literally, is it my favorite? I don't know. This one is an alternative rock / like emo punk rock, like dark music. If this gives you any inclination of what it would sound like or be like, my playlist that I have for these songs and these artists are called Dark and Edgy. So they're dark and edgy. Artist we have is Dutch Melrose. Oh my god. The Gone Hollywood song that I just mentioned. Yeah, he's in that. Love it. Mitchell Day. Friday Pilots Club. Mentioned before. Lowborn. Silent Child. Saint Chaos. Viola, I believe is how you pronounce that. Chandler Layton. Lato. And Maggie Lindman. And then getting right into the songs, we have Follow You Down by Vistas. Psychosis by Mitchell Day. Then we have Only One Step by Saint Chaos. Hologram by Poe the Passenger. If you don't listen to any song out of this list of the alternative rock songs that I give you, please listen to that one. That is my, oh, God, I love that song. Okay. End of the Road by Lato. Ooh, these next two grabs at something in my heart. The Cure for Breathing, and separate song, and Off the Edge by Viola. Oh my God. This is another two songs that I could just belt and listen to for the rest of my life. So freaking good. Chrome Hearted by Jaden. JXDN. Love it. Then we have, the next two songs are by the same artist. We have Vanity and Neck by Mitchell Day. And then the last one that I'm going to mention in this genre is Body Bag by Neoni. Oh, there's so many other ones that I want to mention. Maybe I'll mention one more. I'm going to say Scissor Hands by Maggie Lindman. Outside of all of these genres and these playlists that I've made and mentioned already, there are like two artists that are kind of independent, at least for me, that I'll listen to. One of those being Joji, Joji. Now he's basically consumes my whole high artsy playlist that I have, and he is very low key, relaxing, but still almost on like a really vibey level. I really wish I knew how to word that better. But he is very, very good. Actually, my whole playlist is him. So, and then, oh, no, there's three. So he's one. The second one is Henrik. And I found him on TikTok too, actually. He gives me like an Eddie Vedder. No, I won't go that far. Like, in the realm of Eddie Vedder, he gives me like folky, but in a modern way. And then the last one is actually a part of a playlist that I have named Suicide Boys Dupe. And this artist, his name is Harper. Oh my God. Literally, if you know who Suicide Boys is, it's like that, but different. I listen to this one to lift all the time if I just need some energy. Sometimes I'll actually like listen to this on my runs because it gets me through the 45 minutes, that's for sure. And I just feel like a powerhouse when I listen to this. Oh my God, are we done? I feel like I've been talking about this for days. Now that I've finished up and kind of mentioned everyone and everything that I wanted to mention, I really hope that you guys loved listening to this video as much as I did making it, because I truly enjoyed every single second. I'm going to be putting all of the lists of artists that I mentioned and the songs that I mentioned down in the bottom. I'm also going to link my Spotify because that will help you guys if you really do want to look at these songs. This will help you guys kind of narrow it down and kind of see the vibe that I'm feeling, because when you look at those playlists and you follow the playlist that I have, you're gonna see the whole vibe that I'm talking about. So many of the other songs that I didn't even get to mention that are so good, and I really hope that you guys get a chance to check them out and listen to them. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.